crap what they look like. And then just Matt, when they got on Matt, look how they changed. Because at first it was so fun, getting high, about the vibe. We think you can't never control sin. Sin always will deceive you, that make you think that you're in control. And after a while, it overwhelms you and you become a servant to it. So we gotta be careful. What am I saying? Be careful who you yield yourself to serve. Because whoever you yield yourself to serve, you will become a servant or a slave to it. I ain't got one king in my life, and that's all I need. I don't need Martin Luther King, great man. I don't need King Charles, I don't need no other king. Yahweh, Yeshua is my king. You talk about, you read it every Shabbat. Lift up your head, O you gates, and be lifted up, you what? Everlasting the what? So that the what? The king of glory. Hallelujah, somebody. So that the king of glory can do what? Come in. So what the king of glory wants to do? What he wants to do? You got to saying it. You got to saying it. He wants to come in. And where's the gate? Sometimes the gate or the door can be your heart. What the hell, please? As we are committed to the King of glory, the King of darkness wants to come into. And that's is where we close the door, keep out the devil. Close the door, keep the devil out. Our King came. And he was so unrecognizable that his own people didn't realize. They didn't even recognize him. Listen. Because it was not predicated on this looks. David looked like a king. King Saul looked like a king. Tall, handsome, physique, mighty. They looked like king. And that's why the people of old, they told Samuel, give us a king. We want a king. Somebody that we can be proud of. Somebody we can show off. This king is in hell. We can't. We want a king that can lead our troops. A long time ago, kings led their troops into battle. Not unlike some of these kings and priests that we president we got. King was one of the most fearful fighters in his army. He was the most. They were one of the most fearful fighters in his army. He led this man to battle. When David led these men to battle, you better believe they're gonna win. David was a mighty warrior. Listen to me, my father children. Listen to me very carefully. We always look at the flesh, or we look at the awesomeness of what a man is capable of doing. We forget who made that man, who put the mighty, who put that in him. him to do those things. We forget who made. When you get the horse, and this, you ever see some horses how they be strutting and how run the muscles in their legs, their back quarter leg, and the speed, how they forgot who made the horse. Go to the zoo, look at a lion, and it's how masculine he is, how big old head, and how powerful. We forget who made the lion. Look at the gorilla, his physique, how strong he is. A gorilla is stronger than maybe 10 or 15 men. And how we forget who made. We always forget as we looking at these objects, these things, these people, we forget who made it. That's why I never fuss about no. And I make something in my house, put some sweets and food, and I come home and I made the cake, and I about a half a cake left. And then the dancing children came over, and they left me a little small piece of cake. And that cake was one of the best cakes ever. It was a good cake too. I have to admit that. Butter cake was one of the best cakes. One of the best cakes I ever made. So my sister, one of the best cakes I ever made. So I come home. I said, I told her they could help cake. But I didn't know they were gonna do me like that. I didn't know. I didn't know. If I had known they were gonna do it, I would have come by and put me up. Oh, this cake is good. This cake is good. You know, I never fuss about food, should I tell you? Unless it's something that I say don't mess with, and you eat it, and I want it, and I can't get it, and that's very rare. Because I can always make it again. Always can go in the spot, make a little work, and make me. See, I think I make that cake, a nice cake. Just for me to enjoy. Nobody else can just me. They call Brother Lambo. I said, never fuss about that. You never get upset about food when you got the cook in the house. The cook never have to get it. He said, well, I just make some more. So the king is here. And he has came with an ultimatum: seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness. Talk about that moment. So what are some of the righteous things that you need to be concerned about? We got the time on it. We got the right correct. 12:33. Yeah. But Paul, you want to teach when we go and ride with this? It's up to you. So the word say, according to last night, almost from the company line, you heard the message. We're not to be overly concerned with earthly matters. What we should wear, what we should eat, what we should drink. Because life is more important than what you should wear, what you should eat, what you should drink. Life. Yahweh said, look at the lilies of the field. Look at the plants. They don't look at the birds of the air. You don't see them going to when niggas get no food. You don't see them. You don't hear the noise of sewing machine as these flowers are making their own pebbles. And you don't see them do it. They don't toil. They don't toil. You don't see them working. And Yahweh takes care of the birds of the air. He takes care of the flowers in the field. He said, aren't you worth more than these? Aren't your life? Aren't you more valuable than the birds of the air? And not even a sparrow can fall to the ground unless I give my consent. Because there's a song say his eyes is on the sparrow. If his eyes are on the sparrow, that means he's watching you. And sometimes we don't think so. Like this week, I had a little rough time this week. Some things happened. I said, Father, y'all remember me, Father. And it seemed like, I said, don't forget, Father, what happened. And that's nothing wrong with reminding Yahweh that you've been faithful. Like you already know that. Already you know you've been faithful. I'm reminded of Hezekiah when he was on his deathbed. And he said, y'all remember me. Remember I tried to do what's right. Remember me. That's nothing wrong with saying to remember, for Yahweh to not to forget you. But Yahweh is not senile and he's not having a dementia. And he won't forget you. He have a set time for everything. Then the word Yahweh goes way back to where he first started at. We're talking about what we present about what you're going to eat, drink, what you're going to wear. And then as you get ready to close out that particular illustration, he said, for the Father already knows that you have needed these things. He knows what you need. In other words, he knew you were going to need it before you even knew you were going to need it. He knew there would be a time and space when you're going to need these things. And guess what? He has already prepared it for you, but you don't know it because we keep focused on worrying about what we don't have. We forget about whose we have. You forget that, see? That's what I try to keep my mind focused on. And the devil try to pull me to think outside of that little concept what Yahweh said. Because he already knows. When we worry about what we don't have, we forget about who we do, who we have. Who we have. Who we do. We have the great provider. We have him. I gotta learn how to stop bickering and fussing and stuff. Because sometimes, man, it don't do no good. Just get on. Listen, don't be just give it to Yahweh and let him work it out. Because people gonna do what they're gonna do. People gonna be what you want. They're gonna be what they want to be. That's nothing. Let me tell you something. You can't change people. The only thing you have responsibility to change you. Okay, how much you try to get people to change, they ain't gonna do it unless they see the need to do it. You just be, you gotta just leave. A person is a fool and they're ignorant. Just leave them alone. Don't say no more. I said, y'all pray on like give me a mind to keep my mouth closed. Don't say no more. So I tell you, man, you just want things to go right. But when it don't go right, don't worry about it. Just leave it alone. Yahweh will work it out. So I say, seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his what? What is righteousness? What we know of righteousness is? What is righteousness? Huh? Because everybody, there is a way that seems right to everybody. But it's predicated on what Yahweh says is what he say is right. What comes out of his mouth. Because there is a way that seems right unto a man. Everybody got their own opinion about everything. You know the same sense marriage, man. You can't tell. You got their own church, their own choir, their own everything they do all right. They say this is right. Yahweh said in this word, it said that the time gonna come, they're gonna call evil good and good evil. So there is a way that seems right in them, man, but the end of is the ways of death. But it's based on what Yahweh says what is right. Seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and then all these things will be added to you. all these things. All these things. One thing, the thing that we are concerned about. Yahweh don't want to be concerned about those things of the world. He wants to be concerned about his kingdom that is to come. Don't want to be concerned about things that really don't really have no value. Don't care how much clothes you buy, eventually you're gonna get old. Don't care how much food you eat, eventually you're gonna get hungry again. Anybody got any question or comment? So you don't take no thought for tomorrow. What tomorrow gonna bring? Tomorrow gonna bring more problems. Don't worry about tomorrow. This do good today and stuff like that. Don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow got no problems. Like we talking about that family who just moved over here now in West Chase. They were all having a wonderful time. Another family before the fourth came in, it was preparing to go to Carter County, have a good time, the fireworks. But when tomorrow came, that day when they had that tragedy, it brought trouble. Oh, sometimes we just stop tomorrow. Today is enough for us to handle. I hear what that song says. One day at a time, that's sure. That's all. Just give me one day at a time. Now, that's good. That's good. Matthew 25:31. When the Son of Man come in his glory, all the angels with him, then he will sit on the throne of his glory, his majesty. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate people one from another, as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. Are we listening? And he will put the sheep at his right hand and the goats at his left. Now this is what scripture saying here now. This is what it's saying here. So Yahshua, the king, is coming back. And the king is not going to let everybody in this kingdom. Because the kingdom is prepared for prepared people. And he's going to gather all the nations. All these nations, I feel sorry for some of these nations, such as China and Russia and these other nations that say there is no deity, that there's no Yahweh. They're going to have to be gathered before you. That's what the word says. Every eye going to do what? See them. Every eye going to see them. And in all those nations, Yahweh going to do some, Yahshua going to do some separating. You go to some places, man, they got avocado, oranges and mangoes and all kind of fruit. And they got people that's there, they got some good and they got the bad. They got the one that's going to be, they're going to use it. And then they go through. The one that's bad, they pick out. You look at the little baby chicks and chicken, they get, people got eyes to look and to see what is good and what's not good, and what is bad and what's not bad. And so Yahweh, only Yahweh can determine that. Because if we determine that, we can mess up things. We can allow people that looks good, we can say, well, they're good, and let them go on in. And the people that look so good, we say, that's a sentimental way to come in. And we can misdiagnose people. Only Yahweh has the ability to look into the heart. Y'all don't look at man on the outward that we see man, because we mostly impressed with people that what they look like on the outside. And that's why we say somebody come in here and got raggedy clothes on, you say, you stay over there in that corner right there. You sit about that's a seat right in the back. But a person's got 3 suits, got on 3-piece suit and alligator shoes and here's some 60 apple shoes, and you come sit up here. And a lot of times that's how we judge people, and we can misjudge. But Yahweh, the King, Yahshua Messiah, the word of mouth say that his eyes is red like flames. And he's able to look into the deep recesses of people's heart and their mind. He knows all about you. You may can fool people sometimes, but you can't fool Yahweh no time at all, because he knows exactly who you are. I can't stand for the people, neither do Yahweh. We should, all of us should be able to detect something that's counterfeit and not something that's not no good. Yahweh gonna do this right here. Y'all should go separate the sheep from the goats. Then the king will send the dole at his right hand. Come, you who are blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. I think that's the kingdom of Yahweh have been put into plan or have been done ever since when Yahweh was laying the foundation of the world. Yahweh was already making a new heaven, new earth. That's already prepared for us. While he's still staying in the old heaven, a new heaven has already been made. Don't forget that time we was staying in the old house over at West Temple, as a new house over here on Diana Street was being prepared. But we were still staying in the old house, and because the old house was not finished. But as we were staying in the old house, the new house was being prepared. Now, let's give you an indication of what we should be doing. When they say seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. That's some things we got to do to help others. For I was hungry and you gave me food. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you welcomed me. I was naked and you gave me clothes. I was sick and you took care of me. I was in prison and you visited me. Then the righteous, look what it says, the righteous, who? Not the Christians. I can get upset because I'm not a Christian. Because the name of Christianity is so many dirty things in there. But you hear nothing bad about no righteous person. Not a true righteous. You hear nothing bad about the saints. When I was what? Righteous say, Yahweh, when was it that we saw you hungry? Now, when did we see you hungry? When did we see you and gave you food? Thirsty and gave you something to drink? When was it that we saw you a stranger and when did we saw you as a stranger and welcomed you naked and gave you clothing? When was it that we saw you sick or in prison and visit you? And the king, who said this? And the king, what the king was doing? Say, I said, truly. And other words, say, let me tell you the truth. As you did it with one of the least of these who was our members. Are we listening? Who are members of? They're talking about the body of Messiah. Listen, these things, Yahweh wanted this to make up. Yahweh wanted us to be good, especially to those of the household of faith. Those of the household of faith, Yahweh wants to be especially good to them. That don't mean we can't be good to strangers. We can, we should. Anybody that has a need, we should be good to them. But they said, but he put some specific details on something. And the king answered them and said, "Would I tell you, just as you did it to one, the least of those who are members of my family." Are we listening? Are we listening? So Yahweh has a what? Family. Sister Nancy, we are family. I got all my sisters in me. But guess what? Yahweh has a family too. And Yahweh wants to be good to those, especially in the world. Sister Phyllis is in the need. If you don't know Sister Phyllis is in the need, sometimes some things are very private. They don't want you to know what's going on in their life. They don't want you to know that they can't pay their water bill. They don't have no food in the house and stuff. Some things don't know. But somebody who is in that circle, see, Sister Phyllis, she ain't gonna tell you, she ain't gonna ask me about it, y'all. You say, well, we're gonna fix her behalf, we're gonna go around there and give her some food. We're going down and make sure her light bill paid. Why? Because she's in the family of Yahweh. But listen, that's not to say that we're not to take care of our neighbors, but especially to the one as of the household of faith, we should be mostly concerned about. Read it again. And when it was saw that the king answered said, "Truly I say to you, just as you did it to one of the least of those who are family or who were not created for man, but because man has took sides with Satan and on Satan's side, then guess what? Now ain't gonna have no help for the. You gonna have no help for the Satan and have a something for the man. No, dog gonna go to the same big old pot. Dog gonna go to the same place. Who I talk to about? I'll talk to somebody. I said, man, you don't want to go to hell. You don't want to go there. Heaven is a quadrillion, I'm not the big millions, 500 zillion times more pleasant than we could ever think. And hell is this is worse than you could ever think. Listening. Wow. Why he said, "Depart from me, you're cursed. Depart from me and put you into the eternal fire, prepare for the devil." And why he's coming out home. So this, These are the righteous that we need to be doing, taking care of those who are hungry, taking care of those who are in need, taking care of those who are naked. In other words, wherever there is a lack, wherever there is a need, we must feel that void and feel that need. These are some of the acts of righteousness that the kingdom of Yahweh wants us to participate in, especially in the household of faith, that we know that somebody's in need. One thing I like about Mother Martha Williams, you know, we went around preaching the Bible with uh, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and we went to California, we see that was West in California, Miami several times, Fort Lauderdale, and had tent meetings, and we go to these churches, and we'll have a revival, and we'll bring our finances to help that local church. Maybe that local church need a roof. Look what we need. We needed a lot, man. Praise Yahweh. We needed so much. This particular property. We got our roof done. We got some other things done. We got somebody stole our air conditioning. Yahweh bless it. Look what Yahweh have done for us. We depend upon Yahweh. And I mentioned on them, I ain't gonna call no name, but I did mention that all of that well helping us in so many ways. Well, I mentioned about we needed this and that. Then some of the so-called mob saints would say, you know what, let's give that's good for let's send them $500. Now, some people did. I really said something, let me phrase that. Everybody not able to do it. I say that. But if I know you're a millionaire, you know that I'm in need, and you don't give yours well, God, we're gonna bless you. You're gonna pat on the back and say, you're gonna be all right. And he know I will be all right. You think I do checkbook? And give me and wrap me out and just help us out. He gonna tell me, oh, I'm cold. He said, brother, you gonna be all right. I'm gonna send somebody give you a moment, gonna bless you real good, and you got 4 or 5 jackets in your car or in your house or your closet. You mean tell me you can't give me one of them? That don't work that way. I'm about finished. When I was a stranger, you did not welcome me in. Naked, you did not clothe me. Sick in person, and you did not come and visit me. Then they will answer Eliah, where was it that you saw me on Thursday, strangers, naked or sick, and in prison? You did not take care of me. Then he answered them and said, truly I said to you, you did not do it to one of the least of these, just as you did not do it to least of these, sorry. You did not do it to me. And these will go away into eternal punishment to my goodness. Instead of that, it's the rest of that eternal punishment. All because of what? They didn't keep the Sabbath? They didn't keep the feast days? No, all because they neglected the responsibility to help others who have a greater need than themselves. But the righteous unto eternal life. And of course, the coming. So what did you get out of that?
His word, what he wants to do. You fail to obey him.
Shalom, brother.
You do what he wants. And not just taking the other day, you know, him, not taking the other day, That would bless us even more if we would help those in the whole, help the whole, help the people at home. And the work that we're giving them, food that we're giving people out. I'm saying people that happen different ones, the church give a finance or office, whatever that would tell us to do, that's what food should be out. And once we start giving these people, helping with these people, that would be and that's what we're gonna do. And I be happy and I be sending people money and just gonna make it some talk and different ones. And I don't have nothing. I don't need nothing, but I can, bless, like that. I'm serious. And like I can say, my son Robert gave me $90 and he was working. He was $90 working, he gave me money. He was $90. I said, put $10 to it. I gave it to the church. I didn't use some myself. I gave it to the church. And even though when he stopped working, he got sick, I still get that $100. Plus my time and my office. I don't work nowhere, but you know what? I don't need nothing. Now, tell you say you be running over. That's me. My refrigerator, my cupboard, my clothes, my health, everything. My protection, even my children, y'all take care of it. I don't need nothing because I give. I go to my checked out the other day. See that money out. That's all right, because people doing wrong, that's them. And what I feel that for money. I said, one time I looked at the presentation, and I know I wrote a lot of checks and stuff like that. I still had a lot of money in there. I said, well, look at it over. Pleases y'all with. And you have to keep it. We always people. And his hands and his feet and he uses us there.
That's right.
You have to love and all these people that are showing love to him.
It's more blessed to give than it is to receive. I'm always consistent to give. I hardly ever did anything for myself. I always think about other things and people. Been doing that. I haven't always had that mindset to do that. And like I said, we talked about this. I should be very selfish. Not I did that, you deliver yourself. You just got a selfish nature. You got a selfish nature where we just think about ourselves. In my mama's house. By the time I get a job, my mama don't want the money. And I told her, why you get all my money? My mama been chicken feeding you all these times. Said, you little boy, buying you clothes and put a roof on your head, feeding you 3 meals a day. And now you got a job, you be telling you can't. You get mad because they're taking all your old check. You've been taking from that check for a long time. Buying school clothes and shoes. And we don't see that. We don't see that. That's right. Yeah, this okay. This is my house, and I got my rule. So if you can't, you got this one. You can't. You teach me. My mom and dad, when they did that, they would teach me that this world is not free. You may stay free over here in this house, but when you get out this house here, you go somewhere else. You ain't gonna be able to stay free in that white man house or that black man, whoever house that person belongs to. You got to pay the rent. You got to pay light bill, you got to pay water bill, and plus you got to buy your own groceries. I remember we used to, when we go to South Florida, we go to ACC, and we get a voucher. So we got an apartment over here in South Florida. Big room, big kitchen. We got 4 bedrooms, 1, 2, 3, 4. I had a bedroom. Kenny Jackson had remember Kenny Jackson? Kenny Jackson, and who else? Somebody else. We got another guy from somewhere else. We all stayed we all had our room, but we shared the kitchen and the dining room and everything else. So we had to pay the partners. And them guys, they go out and every night they buy some food to eat, from McDonald's and Kentucky Fried Chicken. I said, man, I ain't gonna be spending my money buying this. And then next day they had to buy. I said, I'm gonna cook. Man, I took this. First time I ever cooked something. I don't know what. I never something. I made something my mama do. I made she made. Then you know, mom cooking this right here, some rice and put tomato paste in it, and put cut the sausage and put it like that. I don't know what I did.
Yeah.
I bought me some rice. We got this about done. Put me some tomato paste, tomato sauce, cook me some sausage, put it up, onions and bell pepper. Let it cook. Oh man. Oh man. Man, everybody in the house wanted to eat. I share my food. But I said, man, I ain't gonna be going out every night buying no food. We'll cook me some food. Learn how to cook. That's the mindset I had. Everybody's supposed to say, okay. I hope y'all get the message. In other words, always be good to the household of faith. It's like the so-called, I don't like to call it past anniversary, but anniversary. Nikki Cookson can tell you, if he's alive, he'll tell you that, and the Christian about that, she tell you, I didn't take it. I use this as an opportunity to get money to bring it to the temple so we can take care of our bills. You got some people, man, I don't give out that. Why you gotta have a past anniversary? They don't understand the method, the reason why I do it. Not for me. The temple still owe me my portion of my money. Many years ago, I never got it all. Never got it all. Simply if I get, let's say if I do get $2,000, I said, well, just give me $500. And the rest of them go to the temple and help the bills. And that's what I've been doing. I'm not saying that so I can get jobs and say, oh, I can get my chest off. No, I did it as an opportunity to make sure that these bills get paid. Because sometimes y'all don't see what we see when you finance. There's a few of us. We spend more money on outside of the temple of Yahweh, giving to other things than we do bringing into this. How can I say? It takes money to run these buildings. To keep the lights on, pay the mortgage. It takes money. But you can't tell everybody that. And y'all find out of all the congregation, only a small percentage of people that really pay their tithes and offering give. The rest of them, they just do what they want to do with the money. And that's all right. I never put my trust in nobody, and I'm not talking about money thing, because I'm going to do my part. And I have. I got a little bit of money saved up. I've been saving for a while, but if y'all say, Pastor Griffin, before I let this temple and this property go, I enter my bank account so that we can have. So we can get, you still have not, did you give me you never give me the thing? The mortgage thing about, just for now, just when you get home, please give it to me. I'll keep it so that I don't want it, when I want it, I can have essence to it. But I want to see how much you want that building now. So you can have a meeting. I can tell you how much you owe this building right now. I'm trying to pay it off, get it paid off. I don't expect everybody to have the same passion I have. They gave me a passion. There are people can do what they want to do. They got passion for everything, other things. They got passion for their children, their grandchildren. They got passion for. I just got me a nice Mercedes. I get bought that Mercedes. I got it. They got passion. Got I'm sorry, I said, let me. And Yahweh won't told us, say, don't be concerned about these things. Seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness. Not trying to get in debt, get credit cards. What you gonna buy? What you gonna wear? What you gonna eat? No, kingdom. My 85 Chevrolet pickup truck. I still got it. I want to fix it up so bad. I was too kid for me to get ready to put in there. It didn't work. I took that money. It was $1,000. I had for the engine. Almost 2,000. Almost 2,000. I took that money. It didn't work. I said, I'm gonna give it to the temple. I give it to the temple. $1,000. Give it to the temple. And the first time ain't gonna be the last time. Why? Because I see this self as kingdom. This is kingdom work. This is kingdom business. That's what. What's that?
That's the song say, the world is not my home. This is that. My parents say to me something, so I get ready to do everything you tell me. So the parents come call my name.
What do you say? Well done.
Yeah, I don't think they say.
Because we all got set for the judgment seat of Yahweh to give an account. All of us. And I guarantee you, you will give an account. All right, then we give it a close out.
Praise Yahweh.
Praise
Yahweh.
Wonderful lesson always on the kingdom of Yahweh. All these things we're talking about, it affects the kingdom, it helps us to grow toward the kingdom. So as they seek ye first the kingdom, Yahweh. All excellence will be added unto us. That's why we come here to get spiritual gifts that guides us to the kingdom. And we know through the word, the spirit, that helps us draw nigh to the kingdom. I'm grateful for the word, for the feast days, all these things that help us to remember that the kingdom is spiritual being. The Father is the spirit. So those who worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. We have the spirit of our silver side, and we do the things that he wants us to do toward the kingdom. We have a good chance at influence the kingdom. That's why he's left all these things, the feast days, his word, his spirit, to help us to grow. So if anybody else, anything you want to add to the kingdom of God? Anything? Praise Yahweh. You're going to take up our offering. We have it. We have it to receive. Praise Him. Come on, God. Oh, yeah.
This is it. The faith confession over finances. You repeat after me. Father Yahweh, I thank you for your word. I thank you and praise you for your word. I take this opportunity to confess that same word over my finances. Yeshua, I know that you are the high priest of my confession. I thank you, Father, for providing seed for me to sow at this time. I am a cheerful giver. I am a cheerful giver. An excited giver. And I know that when I give, it shall be given back to me in good measure, pressed down, shake together, and running over. I speak to my seed and to my harvest and command it to produce in Yeshua's name. I sow in fertile soil. My congregation, my pastor, our ministers, our staff, and the kingdom of Yahweh or Elohim. Thank you that the devil is rebuked for my sake, and that blessings pursue me and overtake me every day of my life. Your word declares, if I serve and obey, I will spend my days in prosperity and my years in pleasure. We are debt free. I am debt free. Bethel New Covenant Ministries is debt free. Thank you, Father, for setting up people now who somehow, somewhere, will use their power and their ability and their influence on my behalf. I set and position myself to receive what I've spoken. Yeshua's name. Amen. Praise the Lord. Yes. Almost righteous, eternal Father. As we come before you, we thank you for this day. Thank you for all that you have done and all that you're about to do. We thank you, dear Father, for your word. Thank you for your truth. Thank you, dear Father, for this blessed Shabbat. Thank you, dear Father, Yahweh. Just thank you, dear Father, for receiving us just as we were. Father, as we come before you, dear Father, as we about to receive our offering, we're asking you, dear Father, to bless it. Bless those who give and bless those who couldn't afford to give. And dear Father, may we have blessing abundantly, dear Father. And I pray, dear Father, that we may not only keep it for ourselves, but dear Father, go out, dear Father, and spread the good news. And dear Father, share it with others. And dear Father, Yahweh, when we see the naked, that we cover him. When we see the hungry, that we feed him. When we see the sick and needy, dear Father, we visit them in prison. And we dear Father, we whatever their needs be, dear Father, with the blessing that you blessed us, we may share it. Father, continue to bless Bethel New Covenant Ministry. Bless us, dear Father. Continue to be with us all, strengthen us in every way. And dear Father, bless this offering. And those, dear Father, that are not here, I pray, dear Father, that you trouble their heart, that they may be here, dear Father. This is your blessed Shabbat. Continue to bless us, keep us, guide us, and protect us. And dear Father, we lift up this offering to you, dear Father. Bless it that it may go to the uplifting and building of this temple, as I ask through the name of your Son, Yeshua the Messiah. Amen. Hallelujah. We bring the sacrifice of praise unto the house of Yahweh. We bring sacrifice of praise into the house of Yahweh. And we offer up to you the sacrifice of thanksgiving. And we offer up to you the sacrifice of praise. We bring sacrifice of praise into the house of Yahweh. We bring sacrifice of praise into the house of Yahweh. And we to you the sacrifice of thanksgiving. And we I've been working on my voice. Goes and comes. Okay, so for the announcement, we have 1 week left before, we have one left before the pastor's anniversary. So the pastor's anniversary service will be on the 29th, 22nd and the 29th of July. And as I said, we have 1 more week left before the 22nd, so we have next week, and then the following week is the pastor anniversary. Right? It just come up real quick, I think. I think we just in July, and it's like, oh, it's already. So we have 1 week left. I can go over the menu. So we can see what the menu looks like. This one.
This is with that flyer, you didn't put the address on it. You got, that's not an address on that flyer. I give it some of the
The address, that's why we put the address, we put the flyer on there.
I know, but yeah, I know, but that's still, that's a good flyer to pass out too, to give them the whole, that's right. I got you. I know that you said the church, they have it, but sometimes on the flyer, you didn't put the flyer too, because sometimes instead of giving the whole, instead of my family, our friends and friends you want to give out the flyer, be good, you know? Just give out the flyer to the whole, that's what I know.
If they search up the place on Google, the actual church name, the address, and everything will come up because it's listed.
But sometimes they don't know to go.
It's listed.
Sometimes.
Don't worry about it. The one that you sent to, they got the address, but I got, when I get to a friend of mine, I just want to give them the flyer instead of giving all the other information, you know?
I can do some with the address and that's too late.
No, don't worry about it. I just wrote it on the flyer, but next time you just put on the address, mention the address on the flyer and the letter.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
Okay, so we're gonna go over the menu for the 22nd of July. So for the menu, we're gonna have macaroni and cheese with Lady Griffin. I'll be doing some white rice, fried turkey, smoked turkey, and regular turkey. Sister Sonia, she said she asked her neighbor to, she can do it. So she'll have to get back with me to make sure we're gonna, so we got one, that's the fried turkey. Smoked turkey, and Pastor Griffin and Sister Phyllis is gonna do the regular big turkey. For the greens, we'll have collard greens, Sister Rose, and do some strict beans as well. Cornbread, Mother Griffin, cakes and dessert. Pastor Griffin, Mother Griffin, and Sister Tia. Salad, I did left a message on Sister Chantal. She'll get back to me. The drink, we have Brother Land, and I'll help him out with drink as well. And for ice, Sister Phyllis is going to get some ice. And that's the menu for the 22nd. For the 29th, we did complete a menu, but we started one. Curry goat, curry chicken, fried chicken, curry goat, Brother Paul. I'll do some curry goat. I'll do some curry chicken. And we talked about some fried chicken, so I'll volunteer to do the fried chicken as well. So I don't know, I mean, it's just us here, because we have 1 more week. No, I want us to do it before the 22nd, we can complete it before the 22nd. As I said, we have 1 more week, because during that time, it's hard to plan a menu when we have guests.
Right.
So,
Do you take the one of this curry? Curry gold is so expensive. You know what this do with the curry chicken? You can stick with the curry chicken.
curry chicken and fried chicken.
Yeah, that'd be good. Cause goat is so, unless we get a whole, get about, I'll go see, I'm gonna go over here and something about the whole goat call. I eat a half a goat. Half a goat be good? Yeah, that should be no enough.
Yeah.
We'll probably pay about what, $60
For half a goat?
Yeah. That's why I'm asking the question. I don't know. I don't buy goat. I'm just saying, I don't buy that game.
Half a goat? I mean, that's probably $60. Let's leave the goat alone, man. I mean,
I think so.
that gold money can go back in the church. Let's get some chicken that we all love, man.
I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking the same thing. Let's go to the curry chicken.
And fried chicken.
Yeah.
We'll get fried chicken. So
Yeah,
it's
you know.
going to,
The goat, the kind of, so that's better than say the chicken,
so we have curry chicken and fried chicken. You wanna do the curry chicken and I'll do the fried chicken?
Yeah, I do curry chicken.
The curry chicken. Yes, ma'am.
I have chicken.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You have rice there too, right?
With the,
You have rice with,
with the curry?
yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I'll get some black beans. I'll do some black beans, 'cause I made this one the other day from the can, and I did some dishes with it. And it was very good. That's, I don't, yeah, so I'm glad you took it. Black beans, but I got some else in my face. And some cabbage. I mean, some cabbage. Yeah, they don't make the best. It's not collard greens, the other. Yeah.
We'll do some and I'll try to get some as well. Okay. So we have rice. We're gonna do the rice. So we have the curry chicken, another bowl.
I'm gonna cook all that chicken by myself.
I can help him.
All right.
Oh, let me see the fried chicken.
We can get some fried chicken. Pumpkins, how you doing?
If you need help by the chicken, I have to buy the chicken. We can split that. Because for you to buy it and cook it, man,
Yeah,
that's a
that's-
lot of you, man.
That's enough for everybody. That's
So
all.
I'll cover some of the expense of that.
Okay. So I think we have, okay, so we have the rice, Griffin. We have the chickens, curry and fried for myself. And the Griffin black beans, so that is cabbage. I'll try to help if I can do some cabbage, I'm not sure. And then, we're gonna do cakes and we're gonna do dessert. So do we have a saving for dessert?
I got to call Sister Tina. Ask her about the church. I'm gonna do it. I got to call her this week. I'll try to, I think I got a number. I'll be sure I get it. I can call her and see if she make some cakes for us. But see, she up for it. Not that I do. Then me and Mother Griffith make the cakes. I'm gonna make the smoked turkey the first go round. The next go round, then I'll make make some cakes. I'll see how I feel make a cake.
That's for the 29th, right?
So, brother, you made the cabbage. Yeah,
I'll bring you some cabbage.
No, but I will do it, it's kind of hard for me to do both at the same
The
day.
chicken, what kind of chicken you make it curry?
Curry,
Oh,
curry chicken. Yeah, it's kind of,
You're making curry. You are part. You
yeah,
doing
for
fried
both of
pork,
us.
and you doing fried too?
No, I was gonna buy some fried, but both of us.
yeah.
Everybody's not here.
I can do some fried chicken,
You know,
Yeah.
and you do the cabbage with the family.
So
Ooh.
Sonia,
You know, here she goes. Call her name. They're talking about you.
Sister Sonia, I'm gonna go over the menu for both days for the pastor anniversary service. We only have 1 week left. So I'm gonna go over the menu for both Sabbath. For the 22nd, we have macaroni and cheese, Lady Griffin, rice, myself, turkey, fried smoke, and regular turkey. Did you remember to ask your neighbor? Okay.
you got a little time.
Then we have smoked turkey, Pastor Griffin, and regular turkey, Sister Phyllis. We have string beans for the greens. We have string beans, myself, collard greens, Sister Rose. Cornbread, Mother Griffin. Cakes, Sister Tina and Pastor Griffin, Mother Griffin. And that's for salad, we have Sister Chantel or Sister Sonia. No, I left a message for Sister Chantel. She didn't get back with me yet. So as soon as she get back with me, we have Brother Lamb drink and drink and Sister Phyllis with her ice. For July the 29th, we're only going to do chicken instead of the goat. We're going to do curry and fried. So curry chicken, Brother Paul and myself. So we have fried chicken, Sister Phyllis, and she'll do some fried chicken. Mother Griffin, black beans, Sister Phyllis, we're going to do the cabbage as well. You see, my problem is the two others because that's the day I have home. I tend to get most of the stuff done, and I'm out, so by the time I get in the morning, try to do the chicken and everything else. So that's why
I can find some chicken. I got a deep fry.
I don't know what
Fried
the cabbage.
chicken, you do cabbage.
Cabbage.
If you don't want to do cabbage, I'll do cabbage.
Go ahead, Sister Phyllis. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying,
I don't know. Brother
I
Paul
we
can
prefer
manage.
your cabbage.
If you can manage so much do so much chicken,
How
Brother
many
Paul.
chickens sit there fried?
But what you're looking at for curry, Brother Paul, you're looking at about I don't know if it's small. You're looking about for if we're gonna go half and half, I'm trying to do. You didn't hear from anybody else. I'm coming, trying to determine how much we can.
No, I haven't heard from nobody.
So I'll see about maybe 80 pounds of chicken. Can you manage 80 pounds of chicken to curry?
No, that's what I'm saying to you, man. What I need you to do, man, is call up everybody and ask them. Ask them. Usually if they can bring a pot of curry chicken. Ask sister, ask because there's a lot of pressure on you,
Yeah.
Mother Griffin, Pastor Griffin, all the time, and to buy it and then look out for it is a lot. So if you can call everybody and ask them, because it's not only we alone going to be here that day, everybody going to be here. So to take some pressure off of the people that always doing all the time, buying, spending, and doing the labor on it, if you can call everybody and say, can you bring this? Can you? It's either yes or no. You just ask, and see what happens. I mean, 18 pound, 20 pound of chicken on one person just to clean it alone.
Oh, yeah,
You're tired,
that
man.
is true.
You're tired.
Okay. So what I'll do, I'll try to call I'll call then Sister Sharon and Sister Pusey,
Just ask.
and I'll find out.
The show
If
got to
not,
go on anyway.
That's
Just
right.
ask.
Sister Sharon, she taught me how to cook it, and Sister Evelyn, they may have access to it. We got another week.
Yeah.
This is the last day of this is the last Saturday. So we got time to get that together. Now that's thing about the chicken. See who will volunteer out of those three sisters. If we get one to do it, that'd be good.
And if they do it, then I can
Yeah, like I say, that's I had 2 weeks in a row.
I sent out to the chicken there.
Yeah, you're gonna do the fried chicken. We're talking about the curry.
Oh.
You're still gonna do the fried chicken.
Take some pressure, manage different 2 weeks in a row in the kitchen, standing up, doing this, doing that. It's a lot. It's a lot. And then there's only one set of person always, Pastor Griffin overworking, and then gotta, I mean, it's a lot.
Oh, we didn't get drink for that Sabbath for the 29th.
I buy a drink.
I'll buy the all.
I've been looking for some drinks too.
Oh, salad. I think we should have salad at all meals. So I know that as I said, I wish. So let's do this, Sister Sue. So if Sister Chantel can do the salad for the 22nd, I'll have you do. You mind doing the salad for the 29th?
I want you to do it for them.
Okay. Okay. I'll see. Let's see what we do salad. That's what we said. I'll get back with Sister
I don't know how to make it. I guess you get a big old pan with the romaine radish, put the cucumbers, tomatoes, and all that. That's it.
That's easy. One person can do that 2 weeks in a row.
Let us have said it one time. Unless I want to have it twice.
Yeah, it's
You gonna have something twice?
Yeah.
twice.
It's easy, right?
Okay.
So we can have a good time. No, with the past having the pastor's anniversary next month, we're going to put out cancel health class for July. So the next health class we'll have in August, and that will be on
Let's talk about have to have next Sabbath. Okay. Let's get it to next to bottom down around.
and that will be on the 19th of August. It's on the 19th of August, we have our health class. So, and just asking some price for Sister Camp. She's getting worse. She fell and she broke her hand, and with a cast on it, she not remembered anything. Kept taking off the cast, keep pulling it up, because I didn't put a hard on it. And she just couldn't up with all kinds of stuff, like somebody just, Minister Pam. Minister Pam just has to provide for her. She's getting worse to the point where they put a cast on her hand because she broke her hand, she fell, and she just keep taking off the cast. It's hard. It's getting so hard to manage her now. Yes, Janet's been taking her, putting her into like a home because it's getting hard on her. She's not remembering anything. She occasionally, if she see me, she said, she looked like, and then by the time she said, my sister, where are you? So it goes and comes, and it's hard for her to walk. We use a wheelchair now, and it's just getting harder and harder. So I know the doctors are giving up on her sometimes, but I keep praying, and she's still here. I remember those that are in need of prayer, like Brother Maurice, what is he doing?
says he's doing okay places. Not, I mean, he's still at the reception center. And he sent a letter. It came with him. I don't know if he made a mistake, because he said Tampa, Florida. And he's supposed to be in Orlando at the reception. He says it's kind of bad there. They don't have no fans, so air conditioning, something window, and then replace. They don't get to go to the canteen. You know, he's doing well, as well as he can.
I constitute my prayer. I advise all of us to be safe. Along, amongst other things that we can say.
We found out we can't do it there. So we have to wait until we get there.
Just, as Rufus said, we just continue to pray and pray for remember those that are sick, those that are not here. You know, those that depart from the faith, that they bring them back in, because we're living in the time we're living in now is Egypt, this time. So we can continue to pray for each other.
These are go right into service.
Praise Yahweh.
That's right.
Say that's right. Praise Yahweh.
So you sister,